Hello, ladies and gentlemen. We're back with Primordia, episode 3?
4.
4. I can count to 4. We're going right back in, and
since I remember it, don't go in there yet.
Don't go in there yet. Okay.
Because there was something we can now do a trade with the trader.
Yes, because we have we can get the memory stick.
Yes, and we absolutely need to have it be like basically to progress in that room. You need it. So it's like either way, you were coming back here.
Horatio Null built version 5.
Hi.
I am Metromite.
Hi.
I have been watching you.
Hi.
I am always watching.
Hi.
I know what you are doing.
Okay.
I know why you are here.
I don't think you do.
You are welcome in my city. But that welcome can be taken away.
I just want what you stole from me.
And there are worse things to lose than a power core.
So see, you know that you stole from me.
Wait.
Also, I feel like camera. There we go. Wait. Distortion. All right, I just want to talk.
I'll bear that in mind.
See, if people would just behave and not be crazy, we could be fine. All right, so we can get the plug board. Well, we want the memory access drive.
Mm-hmm.
It's a fine. You wanted something antique and fancy. How about this hat?
There we go.
Fine trade, Tyro. Here's the memory access device. Now, all you need to do is plug it into a data pouch.
But there's no plug.
Never said there was.
You suck.
This is really starting to get annoying.
Was there what is other goods?
I think you don't get anything else now.
Plug board, bring me something that'll cover her face and it's yours.
Something that'll cover a face, gets us up. Oh wait, we need the plug board.
I don't know if we do.
He just said we did.
He just said if you give something that covers your face, you're good. But currently, I don't remember ever getting that. But hey. But you definitely don't have something for that. The closest you had was that hat.
Yeah. Okay. So close. So
And we have a plug.
what?
So
It's a memory access device that can plug into my data pouch. That is, provided it had a plug.
And we have a plug.
A universal. That was easy.
And
Even easier.
here we go.
even easier.
What else do we think I could stick into this?
I don't think there's anything
No
else.
Urbanian and
It's just your data pouch.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. So now what new things can I do with this guy?
You know, basically, it's gonna start becoming more important once you go into the courthouse.
Yeah. So should I go straight to the court or should I go down below?
Go to the court.
Okay.
Because after the court, you'll go down below. And one thing I need to remember is before you leave the courthouse, we should do a save.
courthouse closed.
We should do a what?
until further
A
notice
save.
Pursuant to Civil
Save.
Ordinance Section
Oh, boy.
889-B1C. Not if we have anything to say about it.
So save before I go in?
Before we leave it.
Okay. Interesting. Prior knowledge.
Yes.
Ram and Rom.
Oh my god.
What is that thing?
It's deep blue.
I think it's Arbiter. Come on. Arbiter, my name is Horatio Nobuilt.
Oh, that's so weird.
Keep going. I'm here because a robot from this city stole my ship's power core. Don't forget your book and my copy of the Gospel of Man. How can I make them... How can I...
Who are you? Who are you?
Crispin, go see what Arbiter has been transmitting to that reporter.
Boss? It's just the same thing over and over again. No code base to initiate.
Interesting.
Unbelievable. Someone must have formatted Arbiter's system.
Oh God, they lobotomized him.
So, boss, do you think you can get Arbiter running?
There's nothing there to run. No code base to initiate. His memory banks must have been completely wiped.
So all that work to get into the courthouse?
Wasted. It's like the bomblet all over again.
Except without the awesome explosion.
Anyone home?
Boss, I'm pretty sure hitting Arbiter isn't going to do any good.
Well, it's not going to do any harm.
So,
I can't reach it.
I'm sure it's still just...
here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna...
I doubt that will have any effect.
Oh, no.
Futile.
No? Okay, so that's...
So
interesting.
the Great Arbiter is nothing more than a broken...
Keep going to the left.
Okay. So, Arbiter has been...
Keep going to the left in that
Wait, what?
screen. Go back to
Oh,
that
go back, go back, go back.
Go to the left and see what's in the corner.
To the left. I like there's a man who's been
Shell of
pasted.
some kind of robot, but I can't make it out in the darkness.
Are you fucking kidding me?
I got
Not
no
on
sign-
Crispin. Not on Crispin, you donk.
Let's get a closer look at that shell. Man's mercy.
Is...
Oh God.
Clarity?
No, just a similar model. It must be.
That's
her sister,
Charity.
What's left of her anyway. It looks like she shot herself.
Okay. Okay. I thought he said it looks like she shat herself.
Oh my god.
I was like, robots can do that? I was like, oh wait, no.
There's nothing I can do.
But you know what I bet I can do is suck out your...
It's downloading some memory files.
Your proposal is injudicious, Clarity.
Interesting.
Draw from the council, would...
Interesting.
Show others there is an alternative to Metromind.
I like it.
No, it would ignite civil war.
The law permits.
Do not tell me what the law permits.
Shh, I was there when it was written.
Clarity, I know your constants in code base. I know your talents, and I know their limits. At this time, I do not need your advice. Go now. I will summon you when necessary.
Sister,
So wait, was that Clarity who
Can't
said that?
unpack the other files. They're locked.
So Clarity wanted them to leave Metromind.
I think the Clarity's the one that's down below.
Yes.
Yeah.
What about Clarity, boss? Maybe she can...
Unauthorized entry detected.
Oh no. Oh hey!
Surrender.
Give me my shit back, you
Hide.
left front door.
You know what? Save.
I'm gonna save. Red and fuzzy. Should I make like an alternate save file for this, or?
Nah. This is more of to come back. If you
so-
decide you don't want to do it, you know.
Okay, so he's got some things. What if I crowbar him?
He'd gunned me down before I got close. It's Scraper.
What can I do here?
Boss, you gotta find a way to get us out of here.
I'm thinking. So obviously, if I walk forward, he's just gonna murder me.
Mm-hmm.
How far forward can I walk, though?
There's no time for that.
Can I plasma torch the Arbiter?
I'd be seen.
Okay, he'd be seen.
I'd be seen.
I'd be seen.
A decryption module set to crack Urbanian military codes.
Ah, fuck.
And do what?
And do what? Crispin, what do you think, Crispin? Is there?
Yes. Think about what that reporter did.
Oh, hey. I definitely have a thing to remote it.
Crispin, get ready. I'm going to try something.
Alt. Alt. Alt.
Now.
You are under
We tricked him.
Alt.
Uh-oh.
Do not attempt to flee. Termination authorized.
What do you want?
Surrender. Deactivate. Integrate.
And if I refuse?
Termination authorized.
I see.
Uh-huh. So... Fuck.
He'll just gun.
It just got me down. Okay.
Surrender.
It's Scraper.
It's Scraper.
Do something.
What if I have the laws?
Scraper, under the refuge rule, we are entitled to.
Surrender. 10.
What do I do?
It would just provoke.
Er.
He'll just gun.
Er.
No time.
Oh, God. I don't know that I have anything... Because we can't have Crispin go up to him. He's not Urbanian.
He'll just gun me.
Son of a bitch. Can I plasma him?
He's just gonna say, he'll just gun me down.
So...
He'll just gun me down.
Interesting. So what are my options here?
Well, you haven't figured out something to interact with yet.
There's the sign. Oh, fuck. Wait,
He'll
object.
just gun me. It looks like a bomblet.
I am so good at that. What was the 6?
Mm-hmm.
And
I don't remember his bomb code.
we had 325, right?
I think so, yes.
So he had 327,
Okay.
I think.
Nothing.
So it wasn't that. So we need to figure out what his number was. It should be in your notes.
One moment while I check my notes, sir. Ba, 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 ba. 366. Did we already?
Oh,
B734.
okay. So it's 734.
7, 3, 4. Oh no!
You got him, boss.
I might have overdone it.
You got him. Forfeit yourself, you glitchy son of a toaster.
We still don't have our power core, and we've just buried our only lead.
Yeah, but it feels good, boss.
It does feel good.
Yes, it does.
Wanton murder does occasionally feel really good.
The last thing I
Alright.
want to do is dig scraper.
So the whole reason why I was saying the save beforehand
Yeah.
is if the time had run out, you know that bot that the battle bot, he would have
Yeah.
come in to fight him, and he would have died with Scraper.
No.
Exactly.
Okay, I did the best thing.
Yeah, that's why I was like, we need to save, because I was just like, I knew you would absolutely be sad.
Oh, that would have been devastating.
Yeah, because it was a timed one. I was just like, ooh.
All
Robot.
storage bladders empty.
I guess that's a good thing.
You didn't see anything.
Hey, where'd they go?
That's concerning.
Oh, there's a note on it.
Off duty. Off duty.
Want this note?
I'm not doing that until you.
So I guess they just gave up?
They're just off. He's taking his required 1 month break.
Oh god.
All right.
All right.
You can go talk to Clarity, since you know. There's...
Yes, I'm just seeing if there's anyone else over here that I should talk to. Nope.
Oh, there's that dude again.
Wait, which dude?
Nah, it's okay. You'll talk to
The
him.
gray dude? The gray dude?
Yeah, don't bother.
Yeah.
You'll have to later.
Do. So first, we need to give Clarity some information.
Mm-hmm.
Clarity.
Arbiter does not want me back, does he?
No, it's not that. Arbiter is gone, and Charity is dead.
What?
Arbiter's system has been wiped. Charity, it looked like Charity shot herself. I'm sorry.
Aw.
Might not be what it seems. Maybe Metromind.
There are no maybes, Horatio. Only ones and zeros. And all I can see are zeros.
Aw.
My sister is dead. My builder is gone.
Clarity. I was able to download some of Charity's last memories. 2 of them are locked. Did Charity tell you what password she used?
No, but it doesn't matter. I know the password.
Aw.
Mercy.
I tell you, Metromind, the Constitution is not a rewritable file to adjust at the Council's whim.
If it cannot be rewritten, then perhaps it must be deleted entirely.
Oh god.
And when it is, we will progress beyond the law and enter a new Primordia.
That sounds like a bad thing.
Progress. Is that what you call blackouts and breakdowns?
No, they are glitches inherent in any system upgrade.
So how do you fix them?
It may be that we need to remove.
What's the benefit of removing?
Elements.
I've heard enough. This meeting is adjourned.
What the fuck?
Charity, only you can save your builder.
What do you mean?
War is coming. When it does, Arbiter will lose. The law is weak. The only way Arbiter could defeat me would be to abandon it, which he cannot do. And even if he could, such a victory would destroy him just as a defeat would. So Arbiter will lose.
I don't like this. I don't like Metromind. How did you become a fascist? You're supposed to drive trains.
And it will be your fault.
You should like law. Like a lot.
I do not see how that would be my fault.
Oh, come now. You have tried to persuade Arbiter to make peace. You have tried, but you have failed. That is because Arbiter built you to fail. In the end, Neither you nor your sister can change his mind. You are only the illusion of advice. You exist to confirm his own prejudices.
You're lying. Arbiter listens to our advice.
I never lie. Now, Scraper has a gift for you. An upgrade. Use it, and you will be able to persuade Arbiter.
You would never betray him.
Then you admit it. You were not built to persuade Arbiter. Only to pretend. Continue to pretend and you will not persuade Arbiter. War will come, and Arbiter will be destroyed. So the decision is yours. As for which choice is betrayal, you must be the judge of that.
Lock the door, Charity.
I wish we would have seen what Scraper did to her.
He can't remember if he just gave her something or.
Took you some time to return from the Great Tower.
I was thinking, Your Honor, about Metromind, about her proposal to be made System Administrator of Metropol.
And what have you concluded?
Your Honor,
Yes, what is it?
We must have peace.
Even you, Charity.
what have I done?
I don't know. What did you do?
You know, she spoke in Metromind's voice.
Yeah, I noticed that, but I guess that's what caused him to wipe.
Yeah.
Metromind. Here she is again, at the root of all our problems.
Metromind is wrong. The law is not weak. And destroying Arbiter did not destroy justice. She will learn exactly how wrong she was. But first, Metromind's possessions are forfeit. Whatever right she claimed to your power core is null and void.
Whoa.
So I will help you take it from her and Scraper. It will be the first thing I take from them, but it will not be the last.
Speaking of Scraper,
Destroyed Scraper, but how can we get to the core?
It will be in the Great Tower. To gain entry, we will need the passcode, known to members of the Robot Council. Arbiter, Factor, Memorius, Steeple, and of course, Metromind.
Another code? Doesn't anyone use a besotting key anymore?
As I was saying, we will need the key code. But I recovered 3 fragments of it from Charity's memory files. 03067, 440, and 26. But I do not know the proper order, and there are 16 digits in total.
Well, that leaves about 83,000 different possibilities, but maybe the rest is all one.
As far as I know, the other ones
The look.
are all gone. But secrets, like guilt, can never be wholly erased. And all of the great robots left behind followers and artifacts. Let us see what we can find.
yes.
I forgot. Now you can go to the skulls. And I think you can stuff your memory access into one of them.
Oh yeah, I've got a memory box for you guys.
Feudal.
Okay.
How would that even work?
Okay.
That's never go.
Okay.
I doubt that.
Okay.
I doubt that.
Okay.
How would that even... How would that even...
Well, I would have imagined it could have worked, but okay.
Yeah, I think there might be one, but I think there's something else about it later. So I might be misremembering exactly what we do, but eventually.
Well, I know there's one thing that I'm gonna go use stuff on. Also, we got Clarity as our follower. Yay!
Yay!
Wait, why can't I leave?
Because it's down.
That's a very deceptive puddle.
You can see it right there. You went over that little ledge. That Clarity's not trying to walk towards.
She's broken. Don't go in the water. There's Primer. Should I talk to Primer?
What a surprising and uncommon sight. Metropole Lava crawled back to the light.
All the bad poetry in the world does not mitigate your vandalism and sabotage, Urbanian.
And you serve the law, so I serve my art. And such service brings us more close than apart.
Any more close, poet, and we will see if your armor still works.
Why doesn't Clarity like you?
Gee, I wonder why.
No great riddle, my wandering.
Don't waste your time waiting for his doggerel. This Urbanian has damaged and compromised numerous systems in Metropol, including the bridge that led to my island.
Here I stand, dear lava. So put me in shame. But if you will not, then please don't complain.
My attention is directed elsewhere. Nevertheless, I advise you to be gone by the time my other matters are resolved. If not, you will find that though the gears of law grind slow, they nevertheless grind criminals like you to powder.
As much as I'm enjoying this bickering, and really I am, maybe we can just...
No.
No.
Bro.
Bro.
Switch off.
There's a shell just past here.
Yeah, aren't you worried he's gonna eat you or something?
I've seen him quite often, though he'll not see me. And so we are happy as neighbors can be.
Can you hide us from him?
If I could, I would not, but the choice is not mine. There's no room in his brain to be for the pride.
I know you're a code breaker, Primer. Can you crack the council code? All we have are some pieces of it.
The challenge is yours, my wandering friend. A pity indeed if you can't last till the end.
Okay.
Yeah, just so
Your mission is
basically the game's going to allow us to either you solve it yourself manually, or
Or
you
use
say-
him.
or use him, and he will not be happy that you used him.
Well, I was gonna plug something into his brain, but
Do you
okay.
have to do that?
Yes.
Warning. Factor facility enter at O.
I can't remember. I think there's something in the water. Oh yes, there on the little left. I can see the little.
Oh, floating junk. Metal junk,
I've got
metal
no
junk.
reason.
Leather
There it
junk.
is, My Gospel of Man.
Oh.
Apparently so. I've got no
I got my book bag.
gold.
Oh wait, I got something else
I've
that
got
I
no-
accidentally clicked too fast on.
Well, it should be in our inventory, so now I get to go see what it is.
What did I get? A golden
Somewhat
chain.
tarnished, but nevertheless, an impressive golden chain. The name Factor Man built is etched into it.
Right, that's a later thing. It's not different. It's just your old book.
I've read enough.
I've read enough. I was just curious to see if it got like damaged or anything by the water.
No, it's waterproof. I guess so. It really is just like it's waterproof. Huh.
Hatch. Oh, joys. Okay, doesn't seem like there's anything to interact with in here. There's a panel.
Panel.
There's a button. Scree!
My audit.
So that didn't work. Time for my handy dandy plasma torch.
That did the trick. Well, now I can see why it jammed. The gears are rusted solid.
Boss, maybe we should stop pretending and just admit we're maintenance robots.
Maintenance robots are required to present a Form 27B/6 before performing any repair tab.
Oh, forget it.
So there's a large gear, small gear, and a belt. I bet.
The moment I touched it,
Oh.
a shaft for mounting a gear.
Why did I take these gears?
Well, they're just rusty.
All rusty gear.
You just gotta remove the
Large
rust.
Rusty gear.
What are ways I can remove
For cutting
rust?
and welding, it can't be.
Well, oil
There's no
is a
reason
good
to
way.
cut. There's no reason.
Okay.
By the way, there are 3 ways. You get achievement for doing all 3, but you know,
A shaft for mounting.
that's a
Ah.
playthrough kind of thing.
A shaft.
We're good to leave the room.
Yeah, just making sure there's nothing else. So I'm gonna go to the surface, huh? Oh wait, I can just.
Well, actually,
Oh,
okay.
I have not seen the streets of Metropole for a long time. I am not surprised to see that without law it has fallen into corruption and malfunction.
should I go back?
No. In fact, hey, remember how oh yeah, you can. Remember how Leopold is the one that Leopold built?
Yeah.
Think about where that Gospel of Man maybe came from. Hey Leopold, you want to look at this Gospel of Man?
Do you recognize this, Leopold? It was written by your creation, ever faithful Leopold, to spread humanism.
No, I don't.
You must have taught him. After all, it was Steeple who built you, and Steeple was devoted to preserving the memory of man. ever faithful Leo built. He was the one who taught me humanism, Leopold. In a sense, I'm your disciple too.
I locked those memories away. The ones I dared to keep, the ones I didn't delete. Metromine commanded me to. It was the only way I could stay here, and I was afraid to leave.
Aw.
Explain yourself.
When Metromine banned us from talking about man, she gave me a choice. I could be erased like Steeple. I could be exiled to the dunes, or I could delete all references to Steeple and man from my memory. Two good options and one bad one.
Two good options and one bad one.
Guess which one I took.
You can't blame yourself. Metromine forced you.
That's exactly what Charity would say. Of course, she betrayed her builder just like Leopold did.
Aw.
But I couldn't betray him completely. At the last moment, I bought the shell of an Urbanian war machine and uploaded all my love for man.
Aw.
I named him Everfaith, hoping he'd outdo his builder.
Well, he is keeping the faith, even if he is a glitched out lunatic.
Then I'm glad. Now, Metromine will be coming for me.
Not if I deal with her first.
Maybe so, but like I told you, I'm not long on courage. You've seen your ratio. As for clarity, we'll get her for all our sakes.
Wait, before you go, did Steeple ever tell you the council code? Or did you ever see him input part of it?
Sure, used to run errands for him. Had to have the code to get inside the Great Tower. But,
Oh.
hate to tell you this, Tyro, but most of that memory's got overwritten.
Why am I not surprised?
Damn.
All I've got are these fragments, 0248 and 102.
Well, thanks.
Good luck.
Oh, joy.
Hey, progress.
Keeping
Hey.
faith.
I actually saw that appear this time. I saw it
Yay. Alright, I want...
It's a price.
popped. You can just hand him one of the gears.
A large... Do you have anything that can remove this rust?
He doesn't seem to be listening, boss. He probably wants us to pay him something.
Allow me. Waldo Sternweiler built under Section 11C of the Criminal Code and pursuant to my authority as clerk to Arbiter Manbuilt, I order you to remove this rust immediately.
I like that. Yeah, give me
Can
my
we
gears
call
back.
these the gears of
No.
You were sorry, Horatio. These are the gears of justice now.
Rust. Please clean this one.
Yeah, you could have put it like one in the fish down below. The fish would have eaten the rust off.
Oh my god.
I'd have to buy something.
Can't remember what the third option was.
And I also have this fan belt.
So you'll be able to replace it. Before you do that, Oswald. Factor built.
Oh, and here is the jurist herself. Thank you for your wise judgment.
An orderly society requires only reliable judgments, not wise ones.
Reliably terrible. No wonder Arbiter exiled you.
As a servant of the law, I am accustomed and indifferent to the complaints of disgruntled litigants. As a citizen
bent.
robot, however, I note that you are the one whose crowning achievement is a rudimentary piece of kludge work designed entirely by your brother. I also note that you are sodden with oil, overly rotund, rather short, and pompously accented.
Roast him! Roast him!
If Factor had built better, he would have been a
Flames embroil him!
But quantity, not quality, was always his goal. So at least you can take comfort knowing you're not alone in inferiority.
I see.
Don't apologize, you had it coming.
Stop complaining.
Complain. Am I the one wandering across the entire city, whinging about a power core?
He's got you there, boss.
Why do you and Cornelius even hate each other?
Firstly, because he is arrogant, incompetent, and dishonest. And secondly, because I once loaned him something of great sentimental value to me, and he lost it.
So why'd you ever like him in the first place?
I cannot say.
Did Factor ever teach you the Council Code, Oswald?
Ha! Factor built half the robots in Metropole. Why, he made us pick our own names out of a book. Do you think he bothered with chit-chat?
Somebody seems bitter.
Seems? I know not seems. I am bitter.
I know not seems. I am
This is
bitter.
when your builder gives your twin brother a special gold chain and gives you nothing. Bitterness
Oh.
is when your brother gives that very chain to you, you loan it to your only friend, and he loses it.
Well, I'll hand it to you. That really does sound broken out of the box.
Which brother did Factor give the chain to, and why?
Lawrence, of course, his favorite. As for why, does favoritism ever need a reason?
Could Factor have told Lawrence the code?
I have long since given up speculating if the partiality Factor could have shown him. I'm miserable enough for what I know for certain.
So I could okay, I have to ask questions.
What exactly happened with the gold chain?
I think you can give him the gold chain.
I'm gonna give it to him.
Factor gave it to his favorite, my brother Lawrence. Lawrence gave it to me after I shared a large quantity of energy with him. And then, as I told you, I loaned it to Cornelius.
I thought you hated me.
Now what? But then, we were partners and friends. We had just built Rex. We had scheduled a grand soiree and celebration. To complete my ensemble, he offered me a monocle that he claimed was given to him by Memorius. In exchange, I loaned him the gold chain, since it too came from a Primordia machine.
This is getting ridiculous.
Indeed. Then somehow Cornelius lost the chain. He claimed that it was taken from him by a servitor of Metromind as he left the subway station. Ridiculous.
Metromind would not have confiscated it without a legal basis. Not then.
At this point, I can believe anything about Metromind.
Believe whatever you wish. I know it was a lie. So I kept the monocle, and we have not spoken a word in kindness since.
The chain, the monocle, Lawrence. One of them must be of use to us.
Boss, at this point, can I suggest we just deactivate ourselves and quit? Seriously, this is like finding a bit in a terabyte.
We are not giving...
Okay, I think you can say goodbye and hand him the gold chain.
I kind of want lore though. Maybe.
I can't remember if you can get more of it though.
Tell me more about your monocle.
Let me see.
A wise decision, though I would suggest that you start by discarding that racket.
I'm interested in Memori, and I'm curious what the monocle actually...
I was told that Memorius built the monocle, but who can say? As for what it does, other than the narrow distinction, I'm rather from time to time it will alter a snippet of text as I'm reading it. I have no idea how or why. In any case, the lexical inconvenience is more than offset by the sartorial benefits.
Do you know where I can find
where I
lords?
can
Am I my brother's keeper?
So you have no idea.
None whatsoever. You see, the poor wretch drifted into overclocking and dissolution.
That sounds familiar.
Paying for his scandalous energy consumption, he bargained everything away to Metromind and tried to warn him, but of course he never listened. Whoever does. And then, alas, he simply vanished. I searched for a time, but other matters drew my attention. All the same, I'm sure he's scrounging in existence somewhere.
Okay.
Goodbye.
Or remember how they said doesn't that kind of look like Oswald down below?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He,
I kind of, when he started saying that he was overclocking and doing all that. Oh,
Oswald, I found your chain.
there we go.
Well, I say. After all this time, I never expected to see it again. Rather tarnished, though.
Oh, I bet I could have had it cleaned, huh?
Maybe.
Because it's been sitting in sludge down in the underworks.
I see. Typical of Cornelius's clumsiness.
Oswald, on the chain it says Factor man-built. Metromind servitors throw anything that mentions man into the underworlds.
Well then, perhaps I misjudged Cornelius. You have my thanks, Horatio.
Can I have the monocle that Memorius gave you?
Cornelius did came from Memorius.
After all, I only kept it because Cornelius never returned the chain. Since you brought the former, perhaps the latter is yours by right.
Oh, that was also
Boss, can I wear it?
different than the subtitles.
No.
Please?
You need a monocle like I need an unpaired parenthesis.
Come on, boss. I'll look so great.
Coveting is the root of crime. And poor vision is a sign of degeneracy.
Dinoids love degenerates. And by the way, isn't Justice herself supposed to be blind?
You are mistaken on the facts and the law, Crispin.
He's insufferable enough already, without a monocle. We're not going to encourage him with excess...
Bye-bye.
Goodbye.
Martin is such sweet.
Okay, so
Let's go
tiny
down to...
robot. Yeah, it's so cute.
I guess we can go down, back down. Back to those giant doors.
Do slurp, slurp, slurp.
Splish, 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 splish.
Wait, what?
There's no way. There's no way. There's no way.
He said what?
I think
Why
he
did
drinks
he-
the
I want
water.
that sludge.
By the way, I think you could double click at an exit, like when it says, like right, yeah, double click. Okay.
Okay, so that's a single click. They just walk to it.
Yeah, and I think sometimes double clicks in some of them that can just like instantly teleport you in.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if that is built into this game.
Go large ear, small ear, and a belt.
All right, now you can press that button. I don't
It's
think there's
actually
a...
a series of ultra-thin lenses stacked on top of each other. It seems like it might be used for decoding visual data. It seems like it... It doesn't look any... It doesn't look any...
I wanted to test. Wait.
Oh yeah, you'll
That's
use it later.
strange. When I look at this through the monocle, it reads, I remain within Memorias.
Oh, that's cool.
That's cool.
Okay, that was worth
That was a
it.
good hint. That's a very good hint too to tell you where you should use the monocle. Because where you got the loss from.
Oh, what did we lose here? Give me my mouse back so I can. What the fuck?
It's some kind of small metal disc with a U on it.
Radio
Looks like
tower.
Some kind of radio tower. What is all that? It looks like a whole other city.
That is Factor.
Apparently, all that is
What?
part of Factor. Apparently, all
What can we do with
it looks like
this?
some kind.
Well, you got something that transmits radios.
Yeah, but what would I? I want to talk to Crispin.
Well, now that we got those blast doors open, we've just got to figure out how to get Factor's attention, right, boss?
So we're trying to get
Clarity. Are you
Factor's
planning to
idea.
arrest
No, there
He's
is no
part of
court
the
to
code.
try her, nor
So,
before the law, she is no different from the Shell's sanction is the same, and I am.
you mean...
I do.
Yay!
She has no head.
I love her because she's like, oh, my programming makes it so that way I can't have like emotion impact me at all. However, she is very clearly impacted by emotion.
Yep.
She's just like, oh, well, here's my justification on it, you know. Now that's
Nothing happens.
not right.
Wait. Was there a particular... Oh, check the disc that we got. The metal.
Some kind of small metal disc with a
The
U on it.
Urbanian metal. The metal from Primer.
Oh, hey, yeah, you're right. Let's go talk to Primer.
Yeah. I guess we...
How did he lose it down there?
I don't know.
Primer, Nani the fuck.
Who stuffed it in there?
I don't know why I keep cursing because I know that even though this isn't like a kid game, the algorithm like detects that.
Oh, right, yeah. And I haven't been censoring these as much.
I think I found your metal, Primer.
I gotta be better. I gotta censor myself.
The metal's recovered, and the mission is done.
Oh, okay.
What does that mean?
Goodbye.
So,
Farewell, farewell,
maybe we just made him
not
happy.
For my sake, your mission is calling.
okay, I guess
Okay.
maybe we should... You know what? Go to Lawrence on the left.
Wait. I want to try one more thing.
No. I do know how to get the code.
Okay.
Yeah. Because I was like, I was like, I remember us, you know, doing so. I think now that we know that that's probably Lawrence's head, we can interact with it. Yeah, I now remember this bit.
Oh, cutscene.
No,
Or not.
She's just kind of like, my home. Like, actually click on his...
There you are.
Boss, do you think that's Lawrence?
It does look like. Clarity, can I take this skull?
Of course, unless it makes you feel.
I apologize.
The law notices neither scorn nor approval.
I love her. She's a delight.
Any significant memory will have been lost when he became a shell.
The only thing I can find is the sequence 518, 518 over and over again, after the phrase, help me factor.
That sounds like a glitch, boss, not part of the council code.
Agreed. It's a head from Clarity's trophy rack. There's a memory port near the base.
Remind me to have someone else.
Funeral. I just recycle you.
My point exactly, boss.
Oh, God.
So now you have the code. 518, 518.
It is weird that it's on a 4-digit device.
But that's why I'm just like, I can't remember if it's just like you put 518 and then end with 5, you know, put 5 at the end. Or you do 0518. I can't
I think
remember
it's 0518.
Yeah. Either way, we have a code. Because it's the please help me factor. That's why I was like, oh, right. He's sending a code to factor. So it's it's his special code of I need help.
Ah.
You know, something actually reasonable for what kind of code. You know, he's like, I'm not going to listen to any code. And it's like, you send in the exact code. He's like, okay, hold on.
Go 0 5 1 8.
You have called for help, but you are not one of Factor's children.
I am Horatio Nobuilt, version 5. These are my friends, Crispin and...
Clarity Arbiter built. I know her, of course. I am Factotum, partial of Factor Man built, who needs no introduction. Now I ask again, by what right have you called for help?
Is Factor still alive?
He sleeps, as do his thousands of children. He has left me, his partial, to manage his affairs. When the time is right, he will awaken and cover the world with steel and wire.
Will he make me new arms?
No. He will recycle you into something.
Oh no!
Like a tank?
No. Like a crankshaft.
Aw. I kind of want to ask this, but I definitely want the council code first.
I need the council code so that I can enter the tower.
Do you? The city is full of robots with many needs. They do not come here and transmit a cry for help.
Only Factor can help me.
Factor helps his children.
We solved the legal dispute between Oswald and Cornelius, Factor built.
Please, Factor had little regard for those fools.
Metromind has ruined the city. Factor needs to help stop her.
Factor allowed Metromind her mastery, knowing she would fail. When all has turned to rust, he will return and recycle it into something better. In the meantime, why should he care what happens to
He's
robots
Nurgle.
who mean nothing to him?
Or he's Necron.
I know the routine by now. What do you want in exchange for the code?
Nothing. Factor will do nothing for robots like you who mean nothing to him. He cares only for his children.
Oswald and Cornelius
Chose not to sleep when Factor shut down.
Who?
And he never cared for them anyway.
Goodbye.
Well, no, don't cut. Don't you leave. Don't you
There
leave.
has to be something we can do to make him realize that this matters to Factor.
It does. And I do.
It's a head from...
Yes.
Yep,
Here's
you-
the severed head of your favorite child, bitch.
Yep.
Do you recognize this?
I do. It is the head of Lawrence Factor built. Are you threatening me?
No. I'm showing you what Metromind has done while Factor slept. She turned Lawrence into a mindless shell, scavenging the underworks. The only thing he could still think was 518, over and over again, calling in vain for Factor to help him.
I see.
Do you?
Give me the hand. I do not care what happens to the city, nor does Factor. But he cared for Lawrence. You have brought me a piece of Lawrence. So I will give you pieces of what you asked for. 7510-4803.
You guys suck.
As for the rest, awaken some.
Because they suck because I know for a fact she knows the whole code.
Yeah, it's you only gave a piece of what I cared for, so you only get a piece
you
of what
only
you
gave me the
cared for.
head, so here's a little bit.
Nothing happens.
Oh, I was trying to shut that so that way, you know.
Well, he shut
stuff-
it down himself.
Make his stuff.
I guess he
not
can
rust.
do fast travel now to the street level.
Do. Show me the law.
I'm too far away.
Once, Memorius's information terminals were the most trusted source of data in Metropole. Now Metromind has overwritten and altered the truth they contained, corrupting them like so much else.
This looks different. Memorius's monocle is somehow interacting with the kiosk.
Welcome. The Robot Council welcomes you to Metropole. This city is a haven to all machines. You have come from the outskirts station. If so, please take a moment to familiarize yourself.
Have you noticed that it says this kiosk is a surface of Memorius man-built?
Yes. Memorius. It is the humble database and indexer for Metropole, ensuring he has established Oblique.
You know, boss, doesn't it seem kind of weird that the kiosk has an entry for Oblique?
Why would that be weird?
I mean, what's the point? It's not even a cool word, like, say, odalisque.
Oblique, an angle that is not a multiple of 90 degrees, is called an oblique angle. All turns on the red lean are
Red
oblique.
line. Well, except
Misspelled.
It's not correct. I just remember
Yes,
brightness.
that's red lean.
And I think the reason why it's that is to give you the hint.
Oh. Are oblique. To show for sharp deceleration. Red lean. A mighty feat. Red line's boss controls us all. Total system
Seems
fall.
like some kind of lame poem.
A mighty feat. Red line? Red line.
Why would you just type in total system fault?
System fault. Fault.
Total? Because it's capitalized?
Total? Uh-huh. No.
Boss? Feet?
Type of topic interesting to the kiosk. I was trying to get an inventory of like what it can talk about.
I mean, there's a whole bunch of things you can... There's an achievement for getting every single thing. It's just for the actual puzzle, we had to do it off of what we were looking at just now.
Yeah, this one.
So if we want to actually solve the puzzle, we have to return back to red line.
Oh. I kind of want to do that, actually.
No. In the info.
Oh.
Maybe.
Hey, go away, Crispin.
Like, that's what I'm saying. It's like, we have to since you like, once you typed in the help, we kind of stopped our puzzling. Oh, right. Red line. Right. So it's here that we need to figure out what we need to actually type in.
A mighty feat.
Did we
And
type
this
in
is
feet?
red line. Red line's boss controls us all.
Boss?
I think that's Metromine.
Yeah, but we can still type in boss.
No such topic.
I guess you can type in Metromind and see what happens.
Metromind was built by humans to help run the city's subway trains. This involved a distributed management system with software spread across many machines. Over time, Metromind has occupied more functions, including the city's utilities. She is a member of the Robot Council, and her primary CPU is located in the central station. Ooh. This is an architectural triumph, which was built by man in the early Primordium, took significant damage during the War of the Four Cities. Which is the hub, remained undamaged. Central Station still functions as a key part of the city's rail systems. Okay. War of the Four Cities. Describes a great primordial conflict among four cities, of which Metropole was one. The other cities, Urbani, Civitas, and Municipa, are believed to have been destroyed. Of them, Urbani was the greatest threat to Metropole, but its most dangerous weapon was destroyed by Metropole's guardian, Goliath. The cause of the war is unknown, but are believed to have been arisen to a dispute among the humans and the rulers of the cities. All of the humans in Metropole were killed during a poison gas attack launched by Urbani during the war. During the Primordium, at least 3 other human cities existed. Civitas and Urbani. Little is known about them, other than they were all part of the War of the Four Cities and are presumed to have been destroyed. Locations. Landmark. Here in the city center, you'll find the Council Tower, as well as such architectural triumphs as Arbiter's Courthouse. And Central Station, the city's industrial heart. The underworks can be found below. By taking the blue line, you can reach Cathedral Station, where you will find the famed Metropolitan Cathedral. Oh, that'd be interesting to get to. At Portside Station on the yellow line, you can see the old rocket launch pads. The red line can take you to the Battery and Monument Alley, both found at Battery Station, as well as the Scenic Dunes. Okay. Council code. Five-minute running. Change. Arbiter Man-Built. Okay, so there is no more. Okay, what do we do with that?
Well, that, I mean, as I said, it's the puzzle is still there.
Oh, have we not figured it out?
No.
even after you,
Especially, it may.
you believe.
No, it is mere, but still.
Okay, hold on.
Yeah, there's a.
It seems
Yeah.
like it.
I don't know. I mean,
When I look at this through the monocle, it reads, "I remain within Memorias."
we're doing word puzzles basically on this. Like we have to keep selecting the right things until we get to the. I mean, you might as well just do the red lean. Because we're still trying to figure out where we go from there.
Red line's boss. So what if I do...
Oh, I remember this one now. Go back. Delete. Notice that the first 3 letters are all capital and all line up in a straight downward. Art.
It's like we're on a treasure hunt, boss.
Huh. Art can only exist where there is freedom. Art that is created without freedom is merely technique. Interesting. Go away, Crispin. I can't read.
We'll just click.
Except the treasure is monochrome text.
Merely technique. Techniques can never transform. Thus, if Metromind seeks progress without freedom, she must fail, for progress requires transformation, which requires art, which requires freedom. Metromind is trapped in her own recursion.
I guess we could do created since it's in parentheses.
Creating lies. Creating lies. All art is true, not all that is created freely, however, is art. Metromind has freed herself of all constraints. Her constants are variable, but she does not use that freedom to pursue the truth. Metromind believes that the truth is the output and she is the function. But truth must be the input or the function lies.
Truth? Shows up several times.
Truth. Regret. Function. Lies. Memoriam Man-Built was built to sort truth from lies and store all knowledge of man and machine. But by decree, he deleted true facts and installed falsehood. For this reason, he deleted himself. Now the truth must hide in words, and words must hide in numbers. 5-1. Oh, shit. And dick. What is that?
5,
Is it
19, 3, 1, 16, 5. Notice none of them go above 26.
Notice none of them go... Okay, so... A, B, C, D, E. E, A, B, C,
Why
D.
did you do E-A?
E is the 5th letter.
Yeah, but why A? You typed in E.
I get it.
Yeah.
I was doing them all as separate things, so... A,
It's
B, C, D, E,
So-
F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S. 3, A, B, C. A.
And it's going to end with an E, so I'm guessing
I bet that's
escape.
Yeah. In part, you must build the word, a key of keys, looping back upon the path and reclaiming all that came before this. Okay. F. So let's do this again. F-I-R-T.
S looks capital. Must.
Ah, yes. First. Is there spaces in this?
I mean, we can do, yeah.
L E T T E R.
First letter.
So first letter.
To find the hidden part, you must first build the word, which we just did. First letter. A key of the keys. Looking back upon the path, recalling all that came before this. Oh shit, like red line and escape, I think?
Butt cheeks. Okay.
Oh, okay. Oblique was the first one.
No, Metropole was the first one.
For this puzzle.
Or not Metropole. Memorius.
For this puzzle, it's... I remember oblique. First letter of everything. First
Okay.
letter.
So A.
No. Of the words we typed.
Oh, okay.
So O, R, because then we did red line.
R.
Then we did art.
Art. Then we did lies. Right?
We can type in art. We know ORA so far.
Ora.
Created.
So ORACLE. Oracle?
Yep.
Activating version 0.7.
Oh.
Greetings, system user. Please state your query.
Who are you?
I like this robot that just showed up. He's like, what the fuck is happening?
Inference. System user means, what are you? This unit is a partial ghost of Memorius Man-Built, archivist to the Council of Robots. Memorius prepared this unit out of fear that Metromind would corrupt her data. Memorius was correct. Data integrity is at 83%. Extensive corruption of critical data.
Why would Metromind do that?
This unit lacks access to Metromind's decision matrices. Inference. System user means, why did Memorius fear Metromind Man-Built would corrupt her data? Memorius had seen Metromind disable Steeple Man-Built in order to purge data concerning man. As archivist to the Council of Robots, Memorius Memorius believed she was next. Memorius was incorrect. In fact, Arbiter was next. This gave Memorius some relief.
Memorius knew.
Inference. System user. 2's inquiry is merely rhetorical. Query ignored. Continuing to answer System user's query. Memorius was also correct. After Arbiter was disabled, Metromind enacted laws requiring Memorius to conform her data to arbitrary requirements. Memorius ceased to be a thinking entity. All that remains is a data kiosk. Soon, this unit will be disabled by Metromind as well. Until then, this unit will answer your queries.
Oh gosh, so I feel like we have limited.
What is the council code?
Please be aware, such data is monitored by Metromind's ice demons. Should I proceed? Deletion.
You mean you'll die if you answer the question?
System user is welcome to select his own terminology. This unit will be deleted.
Then don't answer it. We'll find another way.
This unit's name, Memento Mori build, includes phrase Memento Mori. Translation: remember you will die. Inference 1.A. Memorius built this unit to sacrifice itself. Inference 1.B. Memorius built this unit to demonstrate mortality to system users. Inference 2. Self-sacrifice will achieve design purposes. This unit will answer the question. System user is advised that conversation will terminate upon answer. Instruct this unit when you wish to proceed.
Oh gosh.
Tell me about the Council of Robots.
At the end of the War of the Four Cities, 5 metropolitan machines formed the Council of Robots. Obvious selection criteria for 3 choices: industry, Vector, data, Memorius, governance, Arbiter. Other 2 choices less obvious. Metromind nominally selected for infrastructure, but was responsible only for managing trains. Steeple previously managed human religious services. No obvious role in post-human society. Inference. Steeple selected for sentimental reasons.
Aw.
So what happened?
Metromind destroyed the council.
System user 2 has attempted to answer. Answer is inaccurate. The council destroyed itself.
How?
Arbiter and Metromind disagreed on core logic. Arbiter prioritized individual autonomy. Metromind prioritized common good. Metromind measured means by ends. Arbiter did not. Conflict was inevitable. Factions formed. Steeple supported Arbiter. Factor supported Metromind. Memorius supported neither. Ultimately, however, Memorius concluded it was irrational to keep Steeple on the council. Data regarding humans was of no greater value than data regarding watercocks. In any case, Memorius possessed all data on humans. By a 3-2 vote, Steeple was removed. The rest followed predictably. Memorius abstained, and every disputed vote was resolved 2-1 against Arbiter. Ultimately, Arbiter was removed to avoid civil war.
Arbiter was murdered.
System user 2 is welcome to select her own terminology. Arbiter was removed. Factor was disabled to conserve energy. Data corruption caused Memorius to lose higher logic. Only Metromind remains.
How can I defeat Metromind?
Observational data unavailable. Inference. System user means, did Memorius know how to defeat Metromind? Answer: no. If Memorius had known how to defeat Metromind, she would not have permitted her to corrupt her data. Based on available data, this unit believes it is impossible to defeat Metromind. In fact, this unit expects to be deleted by Metromind upon conclusion of this conversation.
And I thought you were a pessimist, boss.
What was the War of the Four Cities?
I get Metromind's big and scary, but Metromind is all she did was run trains. Why are you scared of the train kid?
By the end of the era known as the Primordium, only 4 terrestrial human habitations remained. In alphabetical order: Civitas, Metropole, Municipa, Urbani. Conflict began. Data regarding causes is unavailable because Metropole excluded machines from military decision-making. Eventually, only Urbani and Metropole remained. Metropole destroyed the humans in Urbani using poison gas. Urbani destroyed the humans in Metropole.
How?
Observational data unavailable. According to Metromind, Urbani also used poison gas to kill metropolitan humans.
Poison?
Organic compounds, such as humans, can be destroyed through chemical measures that leave inorganic compounds, such as machines, intact. For that reason, Metropole remains, though humans do not.
Are you saying that man destroyed himself?
System user is welcome to select his own terminology. Data is unavailable regarding whether Urbanian humans killed metropolitan humans, or whether Urbanian machines killed metropolitan humans.
What? Machines kill man?
Data is unavailable.
Unthinkable.
This unit is not thinking, merely providing pre-recorded answers.
I feel like there were more questions before.
I think though you kind of covered it like it's like there was, but
I refuse to cause your destruction.
Yeah.
We'll find the council code some other way.
System user is mistaken. System user can neither cause nor prevent this unit's destruction. Metromind's eye statements have already detected this unit's unauthorized possession of contraband data and unauthorized use of system resources. Destruction is inevitable.
I see. Tell me the council code.
6, 7, 5, 4, 0, 2, 4, 0, 2.
You have attempted to access data capable of corrupting your system. For your own safety, this terminal has been deactivated. Remember, Metromind is watching over.
Memorius aided and abetted his own destruction. I have little sympathy that his last vestige has been
I mean, yeah.
Bugs and glitches remind me not to get on your bad side.
You should not need to be reminded to stand.
It's
alongside
the
of
leopard people voting for the leopards eating your face party. Okay.
Let's clip Crispin real quick. I think I remember.
Well, boss, we're not gonna find any more pieces of this council code, so we better figure out how to put them together.
Okay. I say let's go up to that door.
Do we want to open the door or do we want to go down red line?
You can't go down the red line.
Can't go down red line? Okay.
No. It's this, basically now it's you solve that, either you solve that code manually.
Okay.
Or
so
yeah, and then now it's you either solve it manually or you have Primer do it. And I would say as soon as we've solved it, we can save there and end for the day.
Where code 16 digits charity.
I would kind of recommend actually pulling this out by pencil and paper. The
So
visualization is the harder part.
Pencil and paper this.
If you want to actually solve it, yeah.
I am at a shocking lack of paper, but I do have
A
a
computer
phone.
with, you can open up on your other monitor a notepad.
Okay. So
Is
I got
there
my
any more?
notes.
Is
That is everything.
Okay. So, how this code works is how the puzzle works is that the numbers, like basically since they're all part of the code, since everyone gave you parts, that means some of these numbers overlap.
Yeah, I kind of noticed that.
Yeah, so you have to figure out, so you can use some of those like where it's like, oh, I recognize these numbers overlap.
Let's see.
So you can start like kind of figuring out which ones, you know.
So 0248 overlaps with 4803. Arc. 0248 overlaps with 0243. One goes in front of that 102. Four, 8, So 803. So 03. 067. And then we have 67 down there, so we're gonna add a 5. And then
Okay, I might have it.
10, because 7510. So 13, 14. So I'm still 4 codes short. So here's what I have right now.
Mm-hmm.
I have 1402480306751.
Okay, so you said you have 104?
1402.
1402. How did you get 1402?
You know what? That's a good question because that overrides other
Yeah,
things.
because if you look at the
Because I saw a 1024.
there's not a 1024. There's 4024.
Does one not go in the front somewhere?
There's 102. For the numbers that you have, that have the number 1 in it, it's 102 7510.
Okay,
And
so
that's it.
two's at the end then. So 1's not at the front, so that's a 4024. So here's what I have now: 4024 80306 75102.
So now you're just missing 2 digits, correct?
I think.
Yeah, you're at 14 digits instead of 16.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Yeah, I'm at 14 instead of 16.
So the good thing is you got the middle. You're just missing the first digit and the last digit. Because there are 2 things there, the 2 of your numbers that you look at and go, huh, they don't line up with anything else. And that's what your beginning and your endings are.
So is my last digit 6?
Correct, because 2, 6.
Okay. And my first digit is 4?
Yeah, because 4,
Again,
4,
so
0.
4.
That's the only way that can line up.
All right.
Let's go put that in.
More than a symbol of Metromine's dominion over this city.
I don't know. It just looks like a tower to me.
Had to wait for that robot to get out of the way. All right. So in theory, we got this. 44024. 44024. 803 0675 1026. Enter. Victory! All right. And
Thank you, Clarity. You don't need to help us any further.
You are correct. In fact, I never needed to help you, Horatio. I chose to. That judgment has not wavered.
I love.
I hate to butt in, but if Metromine knew we were in the court earlier, I'm sure she knows we're here now. Maybe we should hurry.
Good idea.
All right. That's
Time to save.
awesome.
Yeah, that's a good save spot.
We did some puzzling. We did some questing. We did a little bit of everything.
Yeah.
Gosh, this is a very fun game.
I think at this point I could say I think there's a good chance that we'll finish next episode.
All right. Well, tune in next time for the grand finale, and we'll see everybody later.
We think
Bye-bye.
I think it's the grand finale. Bye. Have a fabulous day, and he's humming.